grew up wanting to be an architect. And back then, diplomas were really important, and I had an art design and photography diploma and wanted to go down, like, I think that was my artistic flair kind of living through me without me even knowing that I would go into music. I just kind of landed into it. I was really lucky, and I'm glad I did, but it was never ever my, you know, my total career choice. It never was. My first ever job, the first time I ever appeared on stage? Oh my goodness, it was the worst ever first performance I could have ever had. I had never touched a mic and been on stage. I never experienced, you know, actually getting set up and play back and just go for it. I literally got, listen, Lisa, we're going down to Scala in King's Cross. We have one mic, a lead mic that was so short that I was kind of like halfway up to the decks. And myself and Romeo was performing our very first track, which was Oh No, Sentiment Things. And I was introduced as Lisa Marie. They said, you know, there's this massive groove and they're doing so well and this is so solid and this is Romeo and Lisa Marie. And nothing worse could have happened that day, because not only was I petrified of performing in front of a few hundred people, there wasn't even that many people there because no one really knew us that well. And then they announced me as Lisa Marie. So yeah, that's my first experience. It was the worst experience, but yeah, I guess it's made me who I am. My passion for garage music, my passion for house music, my passion for music in general. I've sat back and been quite business savvy. I've got into the other side of music where I'm managing people and opened my own booking agency. So I've kind of watched the industry grow, and it's always temptation that you want to be up there in front and try and give something back to people that supported me all the way through. And that's the most important part for me, is giving something back, because fans are sitting back and saying, why isn't she making music and why didn't she do it again? So you always want to, but it's so scary because it's a huge industry and it's not the easiest to break. So the temptation is always there, so I've always wanted to do it again. It's just this time is the right time. The video, just to party. I'm a party girl through and through. I love to have fun. That's where I have my fun. My breakaway is up the clubs. So yeah, I just wanted to bring some energy to the video and just show unity of girls. And my team was all there. All my extras were like everyone I knew. So it was really great fun. But yeah, the benefits of being in a crew is that you have the support and judgment of loads of people, you know. You can never really make any mistakes because there's so many opinions, and that was really nice. It's sad, it's quite lonely being solo, and having the guys that are all very talented. Yeah, it's a great venture that we had together. All the history of my career, really. Taking elements from what I grew up on, which was bashment and jungle, and I think it's elements of all that does come through into my music today. I'm Italian and Black Jamaican, so in my White House, and that's where I was listening to, you know, Boy George and Pet Shop Boys and Madonna and Michael Jackson. And in the Black House, I was, you know, my black side of the family, we was all revival and hip hop and stuff. So elements of my music come through from things I probably grew up on and not even realise. And that's the beauty of being the Chanel of all babies, mixed race. Take for every day as it comes. I just posted that today as well. I really live by day and just love what you do, really. You can, if you hear a song and you say, I like that song, then it's gonna work because you're passionate about it. If you're not sure, or you've allowed someone's opinion to change or alter your performance, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. The fame comes way before the money, so you have to remember that as an artist. my pocket was empty and dry for years before I had any sort of financial support from gain, so shall I say, from music. So I think it's just, you've got to concentrate that your fame isn't going to make you rich, and it doesn't make you somebody just because you have, you know, a few likes on Instagram. You really have to prepare for the graft of music, because it really is a full-time job. I run an agency, my own booking agency for other artists and myself, and I concentrate a lot on that. I still have a daughter. My daughter's grown now, so we spend a lot of time together. And I have a fashion house called Maffia that I concentrate a lot on. And then just really building myself, my confidence, and just my everyday, like, you know, just normal stuff, pay some bills and chill out with friends and stuff. Again, just concentrate on you. Don't worry about anyone else's opinion until you've found yourself. And then allow the professionals to step in, because you can't always think that you're the greatest. There's always going to be someone or something that's going to help you to grow. So I'd say take advice and criticism kindly. Suck it up. It all helps in building who you are as a musician. So excited, nervous. It'd be great to see a really young, I mean, all of the clubs that we do, they are 90s babies. They're like 21 to 26, 27, but these guys are going to be really young, so it's going to be really interesting to see the reaction of something that I believe is today's garage.
Yeah.